The book of Ecclesiastes was written by a very wise man. We often think Solomon, and I know there's some debate about that. But the reality is that this very wise person struggled with some concepts about things really outside of human control. And one of those things is time. We know this passage in Ecclesiastes 3 very well. There was a lovely song written about turn, for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. And actually, when we talk about season, it is a predetermined time. So there's a predetermined time for everything, and it continues out a list of the things that we can expect to have such a season for in our lives. Now, the reality is, as humans, we don't get to control these seasons at all. Really, we have what's happened in the past outside of our control. We have what's in the future, which we might try to control some things, but the reality is that the bigger picture is also outside of our control. So where does that leave us? Well, we recognize that God is sovereign, and as sovereign God, He has a plan and a purpose for each of us. And His goal for us is that we live in and embrace our season in life, whatever that may be, for the moment that God has put before us. So when we think about our moment, we might not necessarily appreciate it. You might actually be doing the wrong thing in life because it's not what God has planned for you. And when we get to this part in our life, we feel a lot of frustration, or we tend to fight against those things in our lives because they are not what's right for us. But when we consider Ecclesiastes 3:8, which says, Ecclesiastes 3:11, it says, He has made everything suitable for its time. Suitable. Or sometimes He has made everything good in His time, is a translation I heard in the past. What this is really saying is that God has made everything right and good and appropriate in its time. Your time might not have been 5 years ago, but at the right time, God will bring something to fruition. So my encouragement to you is to stay the course, to trust God and His purpose, and find enjoyment and satisfaction in the moment He has given you. Something to contemplate today. Blessings on you.